Hello, everybody! I hope you're all having an awesome day. It's me, Danny Lightning, or maybe Danny Lightning's evil twin brother. I'm not really sure which one, but either way, I'm here with Maxthegamer. Everybody say hello to Max.
Hello, everybody.
And I see a Clavia, Thomas, MTN, Gregor, LOL, Nolix. I think I saw Nolix say something earlier about getting the Sesto Elemento. Congratulations, buddy. Congratulations. That's awesome. Love that car. Who
Yes,
else is
he said
here?
he got the Harkness car. Congrats, buddy. That's a great milestone to hit.
Yep. That's one of the best boss cars in the game. Love that thing. Crazy Drifting, what's up? EO Size, hello. I know I said that one wrong. Alright, so, thanks for showing up today. Good to see you all here. We got Real 85 coming in. Here comes Robert. Uncle's here. And Famous. Aaron Gurr, hello. Civ, what's up? Nicholas Evans, Don Riddler, awesome to see you guys, and somebody just subscribed. Thank you. Definitely appreciate that a lot. Very nice of you. Barton Yates, what's going on? TDR Pro, what's going on? More subscribers. All right. Thank you. That definitely helps me out a lot. Alright, so what do you guys think about the new showdown type of thing? I'm gonna go ahead and put you on the Max's garage where you can see the world's ugliest car that it's so ugly it's kinda cute, right? Just like some of those dogs. Alright. So everybody, there it is. There it is. I actually like that thing, guys. I actually like that. He doesn't like it.
I don't like it. No, sir. I don't like it. It looks like it has a man catcher for a front end, as I was telling Daddy. You know, you're not surviving a hit from this car because it'll eat you up. Look at that. It's like a meat shredder up here. Anyway.
Well, I mean, if you hit a deer, I mean, you want it to like bust into little pieces and not put a dent in your front end, right?
Yes, we will just simply chop through the deer and have some venison on the way home. Oh, man. And guess what? This took me to loyalty. 70 gold keys to get this car. And the worst part is I tried to record it and the recorder failed. So you guys don't get to suffer through with me anymore. But I'm telling you, 70 keys to get this.
Yeah, a little later I might do one pull to see if I can get it. Because I would like to have that, but I don't want to spend too many keys. Don't want to spend too many. One pull later today. Sometime during the stream. So guess what, guys? Max has the new crazy showdown on his account. And I don't have it yet. Alright?
But I need to switch windows, actually. Can we do that real quick?
Oh, crap. Well, let me go pull one up for... Let me go see if I can get the Akula.
Sure.
Alright, where's my account?
Let's put you up and I'll do a window switch.
Okay, here's mine, I think, right? That's my account, isn't it? Or is that somebody else's? Yeah.
Well, you know, that livery, only Danny Lightning would come up with something like that. Yeah.
Here we go, guys. We're going to try to get the Akula. You guys probably saw my crate opening video earlier where I wasn't really able to figure out a good trick for that, whatever you call it, that Porsche. Alright, guys. We are going to give this a try. I only have 208 keys, so I guess 10 won't kill me, right? I'm going to go ahead and wait till the crate changes again, and let's do it. As far as I know, nobody's really ever found tricks for the golden keys. Ah, poops.
Oh, bummer.
I hate my life, man. They gave me... Donna! Why do you do me like you do? Why do you do this to me, Donna?
This is why you really have to set yourself up and mentally be ready to spend 70 keys.
Yep. It's very rare that you get the gold car star without a whole bunch of pulls, guys. Or the gold crate car. Whatever you want to call it. You guys know what I'm talking about. Even though I don't, I'm pretty sure you do.
Let me tell you something, Danny. I hate to jump in again, but that exact Dodge Viper is one of the cars I spent 70 gold keys on. The exact one. White with that black stripe look.
Wait a second. Did you see what Aclavia just said in the chat? Dude, that's uncalled for. That's uncalled
rude, man.
for.
That's rude.
Wait, doesn't this thing usually have a spoiler on it?
Nah, not the regular Viper. You're thinking of the ACR.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got that exact car. I stripped it so fast. I was like, I don't even care what it looks like. Goodbye.
I don't think I like the brownish, purplish stripe thingy. That's kind of weird.
Yeah,
so, yeah,
I like the stripes. They look worse without it, though.
This is why you guys don't see me pull cars all the time. This is why I save my keys, because this is what happens. This is what happens. You spend your keys and they throw you a big old crap old sandwich. Do I like the
crapple sandwich?
Do I like the Gila game? Dynamite, I guess you're asking about the brand new Tier 4 car. That thing is pretty sweet. Alright, it destroys dyno. I'm not sure what the 0 to 60 time is, but it's got the top speed that's fast enough to beat the Tempest. The 0 to 100 time is fast enough. As long as it can hit that 0 to 60, which I'm not sure if it can or not, but it may be a contender. It may be a contender.
I'll have to look into that then.
I think probably,
I haven't really played with it yet.
Probably tomorrow I'm going to try to make a shift pattern video for that car, but it looks really cool. It looks really cool. And I think it beats dyno by like what? If I remember correctly, it's something like 0.4 of a second. I was watching a couple other people mess with that car, and yeah, it looks pretty awesome. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to see what we can do with that guy. All right, let me strip this thing and get this crap over with. Yo, out of here! All right. So, are you ready on your account, Max?
I am basically ready. Let's go ahead and... I'm busy stripping cars over here, too.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, I'm ready. Let me go ahead and jump over to my... I'm going to give some advice to the players out there real quick, and then we'll look at the new showdown thing.
Does not sound very good, unfortunately.
Does not.
The new showdown does not sound very good.
Well, we'll see if it's got some silver lining to it, right? All right, so this is this season's Prestige Cup car, the 911 GT3 RS We Suck package. Okay, the key here is that there's also a 911 GT3, also a 911 GT3 RS, and those are not the same car.
And the GT2.
And the GT2 We Suck package, yes. Here's the problem. I spend 15 sets of keys to get Mr. Sucky here. And I got a black one. I was all excited until when it delivered, I was told, you already have this car. Whoa. How do I already have this car when I went through my garage and did not see it? Well, this is why you organize your garages. Unlike my main account, I was a little lazy on this one. I have a bunch of tier 5 cars on one end of the garages, and I have them on the other end of the garages. Guess what? It was hidden on this side. So I spent 15 sets of keys cursing at Donna the whole time. And then I finish and I get the car. Damn you, Donna. I knew I complained about natural motion in my other video, but you guys shouldn't treat me like this. This is not right. Okay? But at the end of it all, I already had the car anyway, and it was already a pretty looking spec. So, lesson learned. Like this DBS Superleggera is a old milestone, and when the supercar signs come along, I'm sure it's available for gold keys. I hope by then I'll move it to the other end so I don't do the same thing again, but with gold keys. Okay, so that was the little quick lesson. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. That's why you should always organize your garage. Let's take a look at the showdown.
Gregor, All right.
Got a question?
That Elite Customs Elite Tuners Supra will do everything you need it to do as far as the bosses go. As long as you can get enough parts for it, it'll blow like right through all of that stuff, no problem.
Oh yeah. That's a good car for Tempest 3 Tier 5. I have a lot of people asking me about it, but the key here is you got to have enough elite levels for it to be good.
Yes.
Okay, if it's still running 9s, that's not going to cut it. So, all right. So now that we're done talking about the Why Suck package, let's talk a little bit about Showdown Leagues.
WYSEC.
I was told it's VSEC package, okay, because it pronounces like a V. Even though it's WEI, it's like a V. Someone on my channel was explaining to me how to pronounce it. But we have some German players here. I'm sure they can correct us. In any case, the all-new Showdown Leagues. You probably already heard my wonderful complaining video on this. But I've since had a little bit better information from playing it. So I'm going to give you my updated complaints about this.
Now it sucks even more. Actually,
it's now brought suckage to a new level. Okay, let's talk about that first. Why do I say that? Look, the season ends in 7 weeks, 5 days. 7 weeks? Holy crap! 7 weeks of this suffering to get through novice, and you get 5 tickets. 5.
Ooh, 5.
The car only costs 60. Okay, let's do some Maximilian math here. According to Max's mathematical calculations, 2 plus 2 equals something between 3 to 5. So we're not going for exact numbers here, but if I get 5 every 7 weeks and I have to get 60, how many weeks is that? Some of you math geniuses out there should be able to answer this instantly. Okay, let's translate that into month. How many months is it going to take me to get this car if I never get out of novice?
4,972.
Okay.
Told you I'm bad at math.
So, assuming I stay in novice every time because I'm not doing this enough to get to the top 6, which, it's not terribly hard to get to the top. But look at this. Day 1, people were up in the 2,000s points. We're only on day 2. I got 5 days of this crap to go. If I want to stay in the top 6, I'm looking at possibly 12,000 points or more. Okay? So, now, 7 times 5 is 35. You need 60 tickets. So you got to almost double that. Okay? And that's the number of weeks you'll need to get the car.
Max, are these the same tickets? Are these the same tickets that we're getting from the Elite Tuner event, or are they different?
Oh, no. We're not that lucky.
Okay,
what?
that's
Same
what I
tickets?
figured.
Oh, hell no. I got 12,000 of the other ones.
Good Lord, that's a lot of tickets.
This is brand new tickets. You must get new tickets to get this car, not the old tickets.
Okay.
Those are useless. No, sir.
That's what I figured.
84 weeks to get this car at 5 tickets every 7 weeks.
Oh, that's how we get the new Supras? Oh, come on now.
Yeah. Now, the good news is if you're desperate enough to get to Champion League, you'll get 50 tickets. So in only 14 weeks, you can get this car. Okay? And only in only about 21 weeks, assuming you get to Champion and close, you will get that car. What if you are Mr. Casual and you decided I'm only going to stay in novice forever? Well, guess what? It'll take you 148 weeks. 148 weeks to get the silver car. 148 weeks is almost 3 years.
The good news behind all this, we already got a really awesome Supra for free. So, do we really need those two? Nah.
Oh, sure you do. Sure you do.
Really.
Of course you do.
Nah.
Why don't I have it?
I will be
They didn't
okay
release it to
without
everybody yet, but I see a question here. Why don't I have it on the map? It's because this is a partial release. On 3 of my accounts, only 1 account got it. Okay, but for the short period of 2.5, almost 3 years, you can get the silver car if you casually play that and stay in novice. So that is the reality.
Well, all right. I don't think you quite explained that super good, but it's up for testing, and only some people are getting it because they're not sure if everything is going to work right. So they don't want to release it to everybody yet until they see how it works from a few people, guys.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I'm hoping they'll
Max
change
is the
this.
guinea pig.
I'm the guinea pig. And right now, my guinea pigness has already spent about 100 and look at my personal RP so far. It popped up earlier. I spent enough races in Showdown in one day to generate 123k personal RP just to stay in the top 6. Okay, that's one day.
I hope they have regular showdowns as well as these. That way we can still do normal showdowns too, because this doesn't sound cool at all.
Yeah. Now, before we get any further, there's more. Just wait. There is more. So, for 7 weeks of grinding, these are your rewards. Okay. Now, this one looks okay. 7 weeks, 1,000 red, 500 gold. That's a lot. But
yeah, but good luck getting the champion.
Let's just say we're average player like ourselves end up in advanced. 3,000 green. Are you kidding me? I get 3,000 green grinding one showdown. So 7 weeks later, you get another 3,000. Here's 3,000 more. Just go away. You know, and 500 bronze keys. Do you know how many bronze keys it takes to build a car? When you want to be competing in these, 30,000 on average.
Yeah,
so,
then you're probably still missing a few pink parts. Actually.
And you're still missing pink parts, right? So
you spend 30, 40, even 50,000 bronze keys on crates to max out a car, and you know you still realize, hey, I'm short like 5 or 10 pink parts. Oh crap! You know what I mean?
It's terrible. It's terrible. This is ridiculous for 7 weeks. Okay, now, what they should have done is 7 days, 5 hours for this to end per season. That would make sense. Day 1 novice, those who move forward. Day 2 skilled. Day 3 advanced. Day 4 specialist. Day 5 elite. Day 6 master. Day 7 champion. End of the season.
Any of you guys who have this, remember, all right, whether or not they told you this, but they want you to write into in-game support. And they want you to leave comments on their Facebook page and their blah, blah, blah. And tell them what you think about this. Tell them your opinion. Tell them what you like. Tell them what you dislike. Tell them if you find any problems with it. All right? That's part of the reason we're testing it. So if you have it, make sure you get in there and respectfully, okay? Don't curse them out. Don't bash them, no matter how much you want to.
You still have to be polite.
Tell them in a very professional manner that, hey, I would like to see this differently, okay? I don't like how you could do this. Maybe you should do this instead. I don't think your players are going to like this. Maybe you should change this. You know what I mean? Do it very nicely to them. And
yes, your new showdown smells like a large pile of, what do they call that? Bison manure.
A whole bunch of poppycock.
There's a whole lot of, bison manure that I am smelling here. And I would just like to let you know that. And in addition, I would like to not die of old age before I get to
like
champion.
Winnie the Pooh came over and took a poo. Yeah, don't tell him that. Don't tell him that.
Oh, but it gets better. Danny, it gets better.
Oh no. See, I'm kind of glad I don't have this.
I know.
I'm glad I wasn't chosen, thank God.
You should hear what I say off of streams.
Oh okay, my God, that's... I'm not going to repeat that comment,
my choice comment. All right. So up to 1,100, okay? Up to 1,100, you have realistic awards, like just like in trophy awards. So we get some things, okay? What I say in private stays private, okay? All right, now, what do we got going on here? People making stuff in comments here that I'm missing.
Oh, sorry, guys.
What are you reading that's got you laughing so hard?
Somebody said it's a pile of something that I'm not going to repeat. You got to scroll back and see this, Max.
All right, hold on. All right, you guys are disrupting my train of thought here, but I will look. All right, here, let's see. Who said it? I'm kind of trying to look for it.
Oh my god, hold on, where'd it go? Oh, I've lost it.
Oh no, you're killing me here. Okay, let me move on. So, once you get past 1100, you start to get mystery rewards. Ooh. And guess what the mystery rewards were? I put a picture of it up on the Facebook page. It is 25,000 in-game cash. Okay, every like 400 points. So my next one is at 2,900. So when I get to 2,900 points, I shall get another 25,000 in-game cash. That is the most wonderful reward you get for working so hard. Starting from 1,900, it's nothing but 25,000 cash. Now, if you think about this, on day one, I have already reached 27.5. Okay. If they're going to do this for the rest of the rewards, they got to start making a reward list that goes up to like 15,000. Because by the end of 5 days, we're going to be there. So they really got to get this together. You cannot reward a player 25,000 cash for everything beyond 1,100. What were they thinking? That nobody's going to go past 1,100? That's ridiculous. You got this nice boost you're giving us for 50 gold at a time for 3 hours. Now, the good news is that it doesn't cost more when I click it. So I did one this morning just to test it, see if it goes to 100. And fortunately for us, it doesn't. But again, you're going to want this boost, or you're going to progress very slowly. But if you move forward, you're going to have a lot of problems getting points without the boost. It's going to be much slower. Now, that is another piece that we want to look at real quick. Actually, I skipped something. The next showdown is still part of this. So it looks like when this one ends in 5 days, you get to, say, League 2, Skilled. Guess what? Skilled Showdown will now be based on this showdown. And now it's a whole different set of cars. The top car is different. Let's preview it. Must use a specific car as usual, right? And it's gonna lag for a while too, because when you click on it. Now there is a boost car. Remember, that is part of this whole showdown thing. One of these cars is the special car that gets a 10% boost and 100% extra boost. Here we go. Nobody in their right mind is going to use a Bentley. Okay, that means the other one is the Zorono. Okay, now if this has a 100% boost, even if the LB is faster, which it should be, because the LB can be eluded and be faster, you're probably going to want to use this for the purpose of earning the points. Because even if you lose, you still earn points. You never stop earning points. Then it becomes, I have to use the not as good car just because I want the boost. You see where this is all going. Okay, so it's a grind, and that's really all there is. There is a silver lining to all this, and I'm going to let you know now. Remember when we used to play, we always get a count of how many races you've done? Well, because they know you're going to be grinding like crazy, they took that away. You no longer know how many times you've run the showdown, nor should you care. You should just keep running. Okay, so that's the new thing. Let's look at the end screen here in a second, Danny.
Look at what?
The end screen, because that's where you normally get the information that tells you how many runs you've done and where you are trophy-wise. Let's analyze that. Oh, I won. I think I won. Did I win?
Real quick, Niner, if you saw an RX-7 doing a 9.2, I believe that's not possible. I think they do about a 9.6. I would have taken a screenshot and sent that into support. Said, hey, this car is running faster than it's capable of. More than likely, that was somebody with a hacked or modded account. All right, go ahead now.
Yeah. So I wanted to show this end screen to kind of analyze what's going on here, okay? So you have your basic 20 points you get for winning, but you only get 4 points if you lose. You have your 100% boost because of the car. You have 25% boost because of how far you've gotten in the points. And then you have your paid for 30% boost in addition you can have. So you can get quite a few points here on a win, but it's quite a lot less on a loss. And we're going to compare that in a second. But notice one conspicuously missing piece of information. How many times have I run in Showdown now? That used to be right here in big circle. You have now done 51 races. They don't want you to know anymore because they know you're going to have to do hundreds of races. So that is now the information. We don't care how many times you run, and you shouldn't either. Okay? So that is one of the things that they're showing. Now I'm going to lose one. We're going to compare the numbers here. Now I'm not going to try to lose one, but I probably will lose one because a lot of these... let's go ahead. Okay, so here we go. 5, 6. Oh, I have a chance. I do. No, I don't. Maybe I do. No, I don't. No, I lose. Oh, no. I still lose. So
you're like having a fight with yourself there while you're racing.
I'm having a fight with the lag, man. You see the little edging forward that I was doing, but I couldn't quite get there?
No, I wasn't actually watching the screen, but...
Okay, so comparatively, here's your loss points. You still gain points. You never lose points, unlike the trophy, which I did lose. You never lose points, but that means if you're desperate to grind, that's 9 points versus almost 40. Okay, so it's like a 5-to-1 ratio. So if I'm in a loser car doing this event and I keep losing, and some other guy is winning most of his runs, I have to race 5 times as many times as he did to catch up. So it's all designed to make you play until you fall over dead. That's really all it is. And of course, selling the boost, because 30% more makes a big difference in the long run. So you still get your RP of 237 on a loss, 1200 something on a win. Remember, I grinded out 125k yesterday just on Showdown. So, you still get good RP overall. Nothing else about the Showdown changes other than this new little wrinkle in the overall process.
And just so everybody knows, we still love CSR2. It's still a super awesome game. We just don't like what they're doing with the current new Showdown.
Yes, Donna, please don't hate me.
I'll tell you what, even if the Showdown sucks and I don't want to do it anymore, I'll just go back to live racing all the time. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens.
Yes, that's always going to be the counter to you not liking something. They're going to tell you, well, you don't have to do it.
Yep, don't have to do it if you don't like it.
Right,
my only
but it's a big part of the game.
My only concern is if you're not doing Showdown, how do we max out our Elite Customs cars?
Well,
that's the only question to that. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't really care too much about Showdown, but I think they're just going to make it much harder.
Showdown, so that's just my take on this. Now, I think they can make this actually way better. They can make this well worth it, but not the way they have it set up right now. This is just too much time for the reward. Is my problem with it.
Hopefully they'll change something. Hopefully if enough people don't like it, they'll do something different. We'll see what happens, I guess.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, let's go talk about something else. Now, anybody have any questions about this leak thing while we're still on the topic? Bueller? Anyone? Bueller? Nope. All right, so it looks like we can move on. Danny, you want to jump back to your account for now?
Well, I guess so. They can see my pretty yellow banana that I just got. I really like this thing, guys. I really like this thing. Oh, school bus driver wants to save Ferris. I don't think this is the right Porsche for that, is it?
No, you need a Ferrari for that.
Oh, yeah, that was a Ferrari. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. That was a good movie, though. I used to always love that movie.
That was a great movie. That is a great movie. But let's not talk about movies too much. Here we go. Now, David, how do I unlock the league? I think we just talked about it earlier, Danny. You want to... Because you explain it better, so you want to explain to him again?
unlocking.
Why some people don't have it yet?
Oh, okay, yeah. Basically, it's out for testing, so they've rolled the update out to a small number of people, just to test it out to make sure there's not a bunch of problems and stuff with it, because it's not really in full production. They're like, this thing is not ready, so we don't want everybody to have it yet, just in case it's messed it up. So some people like Max here get to be guinea pigs, and yeah, that's pretty much the deal with that. So once they're like, okay, everything is working good, then they'll start rolling it out to everybody.
Yeah, so when they get the wonderful positive feedbacks we're all going to give them about this, they're going to roll it out very quickly to everyone without any changes.
Or if we're super lucky, they might just be like, let's scrap it. They don't like it, let's scrap it. But
I don't think they've scrapped anything. Everything eventually comes out. So, you know. Oh, Blind Dragon, you're welcome. Remember, this is my perspective on it. You guys may have a different experience with it ultimately, and maybe they'll change some things and make it way better. So, again, this is beta, but then again, Showdown's been beta for 2 years. So, you know, I'm not holding my breath for a lot of changes.
I would not hold my breath either, actually. It's probably going to end up being the exact same. Oh, that crap sandwich got past me. I shifted a little too late. I messed up one of my shifts.
A yellow crap sandwich got you. It's a mustard sandwich.
Where is Tempest 4? We really just don't know.
Oh, no, it's green. It's actually green. Never mind. I'm colorblind. No, but see, yours, it tells you exactly how many races you've done. You're on race 40.
250 tokens. I like it. Oh, I see Max is watching some videos over there.
Yes, I am getting gas.
I'm really close to that stage 6 part for my brand new Porsche Banana.
Oh. That's going to be cool.
Dennis, I don't really think Millie has a huge say in stuff, but he can definitely give them his input. I mean, he's basically doing some design type of work and whatnot. But
he's mostly working on cars. He's mostly working on the car side. This is event side. It's a whole different guy. I'd like to know what this guy is smoking. It must be the good stuff because, you know, he came up with some interesting concepts.
Now, I'm pretty sure he can put his input in and let them know what he thinks about things. But that's probably about, you know, what they do with that after he says, hey, this is my idea, or hey, this is what I think. What they do with that afterwards, we have no idea.
Coming from corporate culture, I'll tell you what they'll say. We'll take it under advisement. Thank you. And then leave it right in the trash. But yeah. I mean, I think Mill will probably put a word in. He's pretty supportive of the players, so I'm sure he'll say something to them.
The other day I mentioned, hey, I'd like to see some new Porsches that are awesome. And he said, oh yeah. So I hope that means maybe he'll talk them into adding some more Porsches.
Yes, we're going to get the Panamera Turbo. So that'll be the next Porsche they're going to add to it. At least I think that's the one they're talking about. Oh, Saucy, you're here. You missed a lot, actually.
No. Now, Max doesn't like Porsches.
Huh?
Now, Max does not like Porsches. I think he's crazy. What'd you say? It looks like you said it.
Melted candy with wheels. That's my take on every Porsche. Looks like a pile of melted candy with wheels.
I keep shifting my car incorrectly.
Are you skipping the second?
Yeah, but I'm not doing it right. I love Porsches too. I love Porsches as well.
I got a Porsche dealership down the street, actually.
Oh,
I loved them until I saw the price tag. Then I don't love them anymore.
That is true. They're very expensive.
Yeah.
I would never pay for a Porsche, but their most expensive Porsche, last time I looked, was crazy priced.
Yeah, well, Niner, do you leave the Porsche motor stock with Maxing? No, only the Boxster S Tier 2. You do that. That's a kind of a special situation. It doesn't apply to every Porsche in the game.
How long did it take us to finish Tempest? Well, I really wasn't in much of a hurry, and it took me right about a year, maybe a little less.
Yeah. I mean,
Like
Tempest took me 2 weeks.
all of
And
it?
that's because I was slow doing it, but
Even Tempest 3?
yeah, 3 was 2 weeks.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, well, I started off with the right cars, so it didn't really require me to play with it too much. Don't forget, by the time that came out, I was already around a while, so it's a little different.
Gotcha. Yeah, Tempest
Yeah.
1 and 2. I mean, I started off as a new player, and Tempest was already there. So,
Yeah.
I got through Tempest 1 and 2 very quickly. It might have been maybe a month. A month into the game, I was done with all the Tempest. But now I was like, okay, now I need a tier 5 car that's fast enough for the elite license, and I need one that's fast enough to beat the boss. And that's where I had the problem, was getting two really fast, or what I thought at the time was really fast tier 5 cars. I was just like, I'm just gonna kind of let it set, and I'm not gonna worry about it. And once these two cars eventually get there, sweet, and I'll finish it. And that's what I did. So I was real just nonchalant and like.
Remember, Tempest is not going anywhere.
Yep.
In fact, on my newest account, I haven't even started it because I'm just not driven at this point to do it. But I understand people want to get through it for the boss cars. That's only really good for Tempest 3. So, you know, don't rush it. Now, let me see. Flying Dragon made a comment. He agrees with me. They're not getting his money. Look, I support the game, okay? I actually pay money for stuff in the game because I do support the idea that a game maker needs to make a living too.
Yep.
But they need to also remember the game is supposed to be fun. They're supposed to make stuff fun for us. We're not supposed to work 8 hours a day and pay them, okay, to play the game. That's not fun. So all I'm saying is they just need to be a little more reasonable with the time range. I mean, 7 weeks times whatever number of years is just ridiculous. That's all I'm really complaining about. If they made it like a 2-week championship at a time, I'd be all over it because I can sacrifice that. I mean, but 7 weeks at a time, it's just crazy. I just can't.
Nolix, you need to go check out my CSR2 How to Drive playlist. I got some really nice videos on the system. I think the first one I made is back when I still had that horrible headset that sounded like trash when I talked. It had the worst microphone ever. I think I remade it eventually too, but yeah, you gotta learn to launch it. It's a really weird car, but it's really all about letting it go to the gas like shortly, almost at launch, like just a little bit before it launches. You don't want to get a perfect start or you're going to have crap loads of wheel spin. It's a very weird car to drive, but I think I go into a lot more detail on that video.
All right, we have some more questions in here that I think it's worth addressing real quick. Let's get off of the push suck thing. I'm going to skip that. But let's see. 812 super fast, and so the Duality Cup again. The 812 super fast. It's actually not bad a car. It is an older Ferrari. It is still viable in life, but not that strong. The Kula I literally just got, and I haven't really tested it before. So from what I've heard, it's not a bad car either. So we have decent Duality Cup cars. Let's see. Somebody asked what we drive, Denny.
Thomas is asking if my mic. Hold on. What's wrong with my mic, Thomas? I'm not sure what problem you're having exactly here. But anyways, I drive an old 2005 Toyota Corolla because I is poor. So that's what I got.
Yeah, I mean, I drive an SUV to work, so there's nothing to write home about. I'm a Corvette guy. I do have a Corvette, but otherwise I basically drive a Acura SUV. Let's see. All right. Do we have any game-related question here? A lot of guys talking about ranks. We're gonna compare ranks now, huh? My rank is
I'm
bigger
ranked
than your rank.
12,537,942.11011269543874.3. So I've got you all beat.
Have we ever talked about how many hours we've sunk into this game? Let me give you an idea how many hours I played this game. Okay, on one account, 5,400 hours. Yep.
Nicholas, we don't know how to get the next two cars yet. The Evo and the STI, don't know. They haven't told us that yet. Have you heard any rumors or anything about that yet, Max?
I haven't. I mean, we know that on the map at least they keep saying that the next part is coming. So, I'm not sure.
I have a feeling. Don't quote me on this, but I have a feeling they're going to be free cars. But I'm saving up my event tickets just to make sure in case we have to buy them in there or something.
Yeah, I think, I don't know. That's one that's up in the air. Maybe we need to talk to somebody like Nitro who may have info on that. But
yeah,
Sound
true.
of the Underground's coming in 4 days, so we may know.
Now, it does say you have to beat the King of the Mod Stars Evolution before you can move on to the next set, alright? Which means you have to have both of those cars with 5 purple stars, I believe.
Yeah. I mean, talk about the hours I played. Don't forget, that's just my main account. My secondary account has a combined of 3,800 hours. And I've had 2 third accounts, which probably have at least a few hundred to 1,000 hours each. So, I mean, these are not separate hours. They're simultaneous hours. So I guess, you can see what that means. But, yeah, I play this game a lot. So, obviously, if I hated this game, I would not play that much. Okay? But I play it because I love it. And that's why I complain. Because when you love a game and you see something going wrong with it, you're going to complain. You're not going to sit there and go, oh, just take it. Because we are more invested in this game than most people. So that's why I complain. And it's not because I don't love the game.
1,762 hours and 48 minutes is how much time I've spent playing this game.
I've spent almost that much time in the garage. I've spent more time in the garage than you spent playing, man.
Well, sir, that sucks.
Well, I mean, combined. My main account has about 831 hours in the garage. So, and then 4,600 hours playing is what my thing is saying.
I'm trying to decide if I should try to max out the Elite Custom stuff on those 2 cars or not.
Yeah.
I'm kind of worried that if I don't, maybe I won't be able to get my beautiful Subaru STI Elite Tuner. And that scares me, so I should probably start upgrading those other 2 cars. I don't know. I just don't know. They're both at level 25 or something, though, which sucks.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't know about you. I know some of you guys don't have a cap on your tokens. I unfortunately still have it because I realized I hit 15,000. So I earned some more and realized I'm already capped. So I went to spend it, and it went straight down from 15,000. I didn't have that magical invisible cap that other people, or invisible amount that other people seem to be able to save. But then I have refused to buy, even with gold, any tokens. So that could be why. So that's something I know I'm facing. So what I've been doing is I've been spending a little bit of the green tokens on other elite cars for a few stages just to keep the number below 15,000. Maybe 1,000 below, 14, 13,000 or so.
See, I don't even think I have enough greens to make one of these cars maxed, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That's kind of a problem, actually.
Yeah, I mean, it escalates pretty fast, so...
I really should dump all these into here and see if I can at least max out the one. I don't even think it's enough to do one, which is a bummer, but...
Yeah.
don't know.
Well, what I do is just like and this probably applies here too. Just like in Legends, right? You want to focus on one car at a time. So, for example, if you start pushing too far in the one Nissan, you're going to start using up your red tokens that you may need for the higher level upgrades for another car. So you should finish the Supra and then move to the Nissan and then move to the R34 versus R35.
Yeah, that's a very, very good point here. Now, if I want to finish the next event, though, I've got to get this one to 5 stars first. I mean, yeah, this one has to get to 5 stars before I can move on. And then later on down the line, I believe this one has to get to 5 stars.
Right.
And then at some point, they both got to hit 5 purple stars. So it's gonna be
They both do in order to finish the Mod King's evolution. So King of Modders evolution. Yes, you need both purple star cars to finish that.
Let me click on Sound of Underground because I'm pretty sure it told me I can't do it yet.
Nope. You got to finish the King of the Mod Stars evolution.
Wait. Well, it actually popped up. Huh. Nothing's happening. Nothing.
It popped up, but we don't have any clue what's actually going to go there.
The other day, it told me something. It said, hey, you got to finish the other thing first.
Correct. That's what it told me. That's why I was saying you need to finish the, the King of the Mod Stars first before you can get that one.
Now I just have this. That's really weird.
Yeah, that just means they haven't really gotten the car information clear enough on it. So.
Oh, we clicked on the wrong thing maybe. Look, there's Sound of Underground Evolution as well. That's the one that says you need to complete Sound of... Ah, I clicked on the wrong thing last time, guys. Maybe we don't need to beat that to do this event. We'll find out. All right. I'll save my tokens then.
What's going to happen is you're going to be even more spread out. You now have a Subaru, a Mitsubishi, and 2 Nissans to finish. And, every 7 weeks, you may get 1,000 red tokens if you play your behind off in Showdown.
Well, right now, I only care about the Subaru.
Oh, you're a big Subaru fan, so...
Yes. I've been wanting a really awesome Subaru ever since I started this. So I'm pretty happy about that coming out.
So I'm seeing a question from ACJ Jones. He said, so Max, the 34 before the 35. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying you should finish one car at a time. If the 35 is already further ahead, why not finish it before you start burning more of your tokens elsewhere? Because remember, they overlap with expenditures.
Okay, between this GTR and this Skyline, here's the deal. The event tells you once you get to a certain point, the event's going to say, hey, like right now it says this GTR needs to have 5 stars before I can continue. So right now I only want to focus on this one. All right, this one, the Skyline here probably doesn't need 5 stars until I get to race number... All right,
it's a ways in before you have to get
race number 50. So I got to get this one to 5 stars. So basically what I should do is get this one to 5 stars and not put another upgrade into it until I get to race number 50, and then work on getting this one to 5 stars. And then shortly after, purple freaking stars at race number 60. So even once they're both at 5 stars, I'm not gonna get very far until I have to get those purples. And then at race number 70, then I gotta get the other one to purple stars. So kind of when there's more than one of these into an event, kind of follow which one needs the upgrades to move forward as to which one you upgrade first. Hopefully that makes sense, guys.
Yeah. Dinesh is asking, why can't I fit some liveries? Yes. Some liveries, even if you've opened it on the elite upgrades, you still have to play certain races in the event to actually get it. That's what they mean by you need to complete 5th story or something. You need to go far enough in the event to clear that up. Okay? So, and Denny does have a point that, yeah, if you get the 5 stars, Then before you go to purple stars for the one car, you should see which is the next one that requires it, and then do it that way. But ultimately, you're going to have to build both up to full elite anyway.
So
which in my case will take forever.
So what is this here at race number 21? Is this a car?
That is freeing up
is
a
this
body
a
kit.
body kit? You think that's a body kit? That's what I'm guessing.
That should be a body kit. Yep.
Because the bottom of it, which kind of shows a body kit, is in solid. So I'm guessing that's probably the body kit. It doesn't actually say though. Kit. So we're looking at all the prizes here. And so far, I mean, it's really just a bunch of cash tokens, keys, and tickets. And you're going to see some body kits and some basically car parts you can unlock.
Yeah. And it's
Number
not enough
51,
tokens to get you upgraded enough to get them fully upgraded.
Yeah, you're still going to have to grind all the showdowns and stuff. All right, you'll get a stage 6 part at race 64. So right here, you're going to have 4 stars. At race number 70, you got to have at least one of these cars. I'm not really sure which one locks in first, but one of these cars is going to have 4 stars there. And at race number 60, you're going to have to get the other car to 4 stars. So that's pretty much what we got in this.
Notice something here. I want to point this out. Notice how little red you're getting token-wise for rewards. Yeah. Unlike the Supra event, where we're basically given enough reds to almost max the car, this one, they're being real stingy. So they're expecting you to spend a long time grinding out those tokens. Because we're going to be broke, token-wise. That's a given. So...
like, I have a pretty decent amount of reds saved up, but I bet it goes real quick once you start upgrading all these again.
Yep. Now, Danisha asked, he's going to sacrifice one of his cars for the F1. I actually, on my main account, fully elited my F1 over the Supra. And I still don't have the Supra fully elite, even today. And I don't regret it one bit, because I actually use the F1 more often than I use the Supra for anything. So it's really your call, but you should definitely, weigh the positives, the negatives. But I make more RP using the F1 than I do normally using the Supra. That's why I went down that path.
Okay, Bosco, oh, sorry. I guess you weren't done yet. Yeah, no, Bosco, these are definitely tier 4 cars. And I'm guessing, but don't quote me on it, they probably will require less tokens to upgrade than the tier 5 cars. But I could be very wrong on that. They could just take just as many. We won't actually know until we get them, unfortunately. And Zainab, what's up, buddy? We don't actually know how we're going to get these yet. I'm still hoping they're going to be free. But there's a very good chance we could have to buy them with event tokens. We might have to buy them with gold. We might have to earn them somehow. I don't know, unfortunately. We'll try to find that out, though. We'll try and see if we can do some digging and talk to a few people who might actually be able to tell us the answer.
Yeah, we'll ask around.
Suchi, yeah, unfortunately this update's giving a lot of people a lot of issues, so it's been a rough update, guys. It's been a rough update.
It was really bad for me. You heard my complaints about crashing and everything. I switched to a different emulator. It's a little bit better, but the crashing and freezing's still there. So yeah, this update's a mess. Live racing is a mess.
D Black, have a great night. Thank you for being a channel member, and I will see you later.
So all right, Dave, have a good one, and thank you for coming. That's my crew member, so definitely a quick shout out to my crew, Helena Hitman. They always have somebody that comes to the streams.
ACJ, what's up, buddy? Good to see you here. I don't see you in the streams too often, but it's cool when you show up. Everybody, if we haven't really said hello to you guys, all right, we apologize. What's up, Shiz? How's it going? When we get to talking, it's kind of hard to just say hello to every single person because it kind of like breaks our flow of what we're doing, but we definitely see you guys. Sometimes we do miss some comments and we apologize, but we do appreciate all of you guys coming out here. And if we did not get to your comment, please don't spam it, but if we don't answer your comment in 2 or 3 minutes and you're still wondering, go ahead and ask again. Just don't be like, hey. Just don't do that in the chat and it'll be okay?
Yeah, that
Okay,
usually,
okay?
in my eyes, start to go, bye, goodbye. So, yeah, don't spam. But, yeah, I read back comments all the time. I look back when I see someone say, hey, did you check my comment earlier? I definitely scroll back up. So, bear with us. You know, we got a lot of comments we're reading through.
Okay, Beast. You're wanting to know about the ACS Camaro Z28 and if it's any good. It depends on what you're trying to do with it. I find that to be what I call a decent car, but nothing really special. Personally, I would not upgrade that unless you actually need it for an event or something. I mean, it's a cool car. I liked it when I use it, but it's definitely not something I would have as a daily driver.
Yeah, it's not that good compared to other tier 4s. So unfortunately, my vote would be to just leave it be. Don't build it. Don't waste your fusions on it.
It's not a bad car, but it's not a really good car.
Yeah. The video looks clear on my end, Steve. Make sure you check that you're using the higher resolution on YouTube. Sometimes it puts it to like a low resolution for you.
Yeah, it usually starts it off on the lowest resolution possible these days. I don't know, it used to always put it on the highest, but now it often switches you to the lowest, and then it looks like doo-doo poo-poo. But yeah, check that out. Santos,
But slightly blurry doo-doo poo-poo. It's not clear.
Yeah, it's such a low resolution, it's blurry. Santos, do you guys think you'll ever collab with Seven Worlds Gaming? I don't really know him personally, so I'm gonna say probably not.
Yeah, I mean, I've never had any interaction with him, so I really can't say. Oh, I got Vic here. Vic is from my other crew that I got the Showdown League in. That's Team X Racing. So I want to definitely give a shout out to Team X Racing for showing up to the stream. Now I just need somebody from my third crew here too. We're all set. I got all 3 crews covered.
Too many crews, man. Too many crews.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, for me right now... Oops.
Yeah.
For me right now, the video looks awesome, but it's set to the lowest possible settings. I don't know why it does that. Don't know why it does it.
Looks clear on my end too, so...
It sets me to like 125 or something. I mean, it's as low as it's possibly going. Let's see. Yeah, it's on 144p when it should be on 720. Let me go ahead and switch that to 720 so I can watch this stream in all of its glory. Hallelujah, it's not blurry anymore. That's beautiful. All right. But yeah, that's the problem.
Your lead tuner thing's a huge grind too. You know, they started us off with the legend grind, which is over a year. So now they're trying to outdo themselves with this elite tuner thing, which by my estimate, even if you grind, you know, we're only like 3-4 cars or 5 cars into this whole mess. I would say this is easily a 4-year saga for most people. And then they just introduced the Showdown Leagues, which could be another few year saga. It just, I'm not sure what they're thinking, that we don't have any, you should not have any life outside of CSR2 is essentially what they're telling us. You know.
Dig a hole, live down there, run some electricity so you can charge your phone and do nothing but play CSR2.
Yes. Work, family, school? No.
CSR2. Real life comes first, buddy. So if you've been online learning and stuff, that's very good. So that's awesome. You know, if that's why you're missing my streams lately, you know, do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. All right, I'm gonna go pee, so I shall return in just a minute. I'll leave you all. Do you want me to switch to your screen or anything?
No, that's cool. Leave it right there. I'm just answering some questions. So Big Sexy TDI says, as someone who is trying to help build and groom a new young crew, what is the best way to get guys to understand that a safe, easy car with easy cars to strip, like the Mustang GT Premium and Fiesta, is the way? Well, I mean, unfortunately, you're gonna get some hard-headed guys that come in and think they know best. Sometimes, you guide them in the right direction, but if they want to make the mistake, let them make some mistakes. Usually after a few mistakes, people listen more. So that's just kind of how I see it. I'm not always against letting new players make some mistakes because it's a lesson. Some people learn from it, others quit, but it really depends. But it's not always a bad thing to let them make a few mistakes. All right, let's see. What do we got here? What's the deal with the beta thing with the new showdown? I think you're talking about the showdown leagues. We had a big discussion of it at the beginning of the stream, including showing some of the information, Suchi. So you probably want to scroll back to that part of the stream and take a look at the information. We had a big discussion about it. I have a video on it as well with my take on it. So definitely scroll back and take a look at that. Now, let's see. Well, Bosco, I think all these games utilizes a lot of psychology, and being that I study psychology in college, I see all the tricks they're using. I know how they work, and I see it everywhere. And I have that discussion with my crew sometimes that either you fall for it or you don't let it get to you. It's up to you. So, 20 minutes of crap complaining. Hey. They're legitimate crap complaining, okay? They're crap complaining and legitimate crap complaining. Mine was legitimate. So take the crap for what it is. Good crap.
Crap.
Okay, now. Crap. It's good crap, man. It's the good crap. That's what they were smoking when they came up with this thing. So now, how old am I? How do you think I am, Beast? How old do I sound? Do I sound like a kid or do I sound like an old man? Take a guess. Now, most of the viewers in here knows approximately how old I am, but since you asked.
Yes.
You're fine,
like
damn
that.
it.
You're a lot like that guy from the Gremlins movie. The one that he steals Gizmo from.
Yeah.
So, 97, 98.
Damn,
like
I'm 10,000 years old. Man, I'm like immortal. I like that. I must be like a demigod. I can live 10,004 years. So, I'm a boomer. Yeah, maybe. I'm slightly boomer-ish in my mentality. I will give you that. We are man-child. That's really, that's how old we are.
I'm just a nerd.
yeah, man-child, nerdy man-child, 44-year-old nerdy man-child. That's who you are. Okay, let's see.
I'm not really that nerdy, actually. I don't
No,
dress up in
I don't think
Star
you are
Trek
either.
costumes and stuff.
When you go to the comic book conventions as a Trekkie, you may be a nerd.
I'm not like those dudes on the Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, so, you know what, Bosco? You're right. I am already falling for their little competitive, carrot on a stick trick. And I'm running that showdown, even though I'm telling you guys how much it sucks, I'm running it. So, yeah, that's the problem, right? But, yeah, again, I love the game. It's not like I'm against the idea of playing it hard. It's just when it's ridiculous to get somewhere, I see it, I just have to say it. I'm still going to be a sucker for it, but I see something, I'm going to make a comment about it. All right, what do we got?
We're definitely supposed to be getting a Mazda RX-7 as an Elite Tuners car. The Supra, the Mark IV Supra. I know we're supposed to be getting that. I can't remember if that was in the Elite Tuners or not. Do you remember, Max?
I don't know for sure.
I had a list.
The MK4 Supra is going to be... That's a boss car, though, from what I know.
I was sent a list, and I lost it somehow. So I can't... I had a list of all the upcoming Elite Tuners cars, and I can't figure out what happened to it, so...
Yeah,
I know the RX-7 was on it.
Now, we know there's an RB NSX coming, too. The older NSX. Rocket Bunny 92 NSX. I'm looking forward to that car as well. So... Yeah, Noro Supra is what I was thinking of, the boss car.
I don't think that's a Mark IV, is it? One.
That's an MK4, yeah.
If your account got banned, all right. If your account got banned, you can always try to talk to them. You can email them, say, "Hey, what's going on?" I don't know if you did anything wrong or not, but if you did, sometimes you can talk them into giving you a second chance. If you didn't do anything wrong, just explain to them, "Hey, you guys you banned me, and I don't know why," and maybe they'll get your account back, bud.
Yep. Mojo Mono Man, thank you. I mean, we all get upset over stuff, you know, and yeah, Bosco, you're right. I'm playing it as I hate this. This sucks. This click. This really sucks. Click. I mean, that's what we're doing. So, hey, you know, I'm human. I'm not expecting to magically be able to avoid this stuff, but you know, I do complain a lot.
I'm gonna go look on Reddit and see if the Crow happens to have a list or something up on Reddit of the next coming cars. He might know. We'll find out. Let's see.
Yeah, he should know. Sometime last year too. So I don't know if the, you know, he'll actually join us this time too. Oh, thanks, Eclavia. I should have an award of the best. If you make an award, I'll be happy to have you send it to me. I mean, I actually have a shop that makes awards right downstairs. So I used to joke with my co-workers always that, hey, if I need an award, I'll just go order one down there. You know, best CSR gamer. I can make an award for myself anytime, probably for $50. But so, yeah, no problem there. Oh, the Javelin car was an old Flash car. Yeah, they have not offered that car since. I don't know what happened with that. When will the SLR McLaren be in the game? I think that might be coming with Tempest 4, actually. So, never. Let's see. Barton, they ban more than 1,000 people. When they do a ban wave, I don't know how many people get banned, but we've seen literally thousands of players get banned in one shot. It's whatever they consider to be the ban trigger on their system, and then they send the... You know, it's all computer programs. So they send the program out, you trigger it, you're banned, and then they deal with it from there. So that's basically how I think that works.
I don't see this over there. I don't see it over there, unfortunately.
You don't see it? So it's not on the list then, right?
It does not seem to be on the links they've posted on the Reddit, so maybe not.
Yeah, this when they do that ban, unban, and reban thing, I can totally see somebody getting the receiving end of that would be livid, especially if you didn't think you did anything wrong. I'm definitely sympathetic to that situation, but you know, unfortunately, there are two options. You can talk to them and see if you can get it legitimately unbanned, or you'll be talking to black market people to unban you. So that's really the only two options. All right.
Yeah, I guess you can sometimes pay somebody to unban your account, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be like, oh, this account was supposed to be banned. I mean, they could probably hit you with
right,
it
it's not legit.
I'm not really sure.
No, it's not legit, and you probably get eventually hit with another wave where it catches it and ban you again. So, but you know, in the end, this is a computer program, so it really depends on how well you can work with it. Can you make me an award for being in first place for 4 seasons? I could talk to the award place. Make you a little plaque. The best season player in CSR2 awarded to so-and-so. I might actually look into that next time I actually go into the city. Oh, you know what? Pandemic shut the shop down for now. So maybe a while before I can get that done. So Vic, just stay on me about that. What's our favorite? Oh, this is always a question gets asked, Danny. What is your favorite car in real life? That's a tough one.
Geo Metros are pretty cool.
Geo Metro. How many people watching this video actually know what a Geo Metro is?
A few. I don't really have a favorite car, honestly. There's so many cool cars out there, it's like impossible to have a favorite for me. I mean, there's like a million different cars I would love to have, but
No, I want that yellow Geostorm with a hole in its hood and running whattever the hell shot
Geostorm.
nitrous he was running that I saw on the drag strip.
a storm. What was the storm?
The Storm was a little hatch, not a hatch. It was like a little notchback two door. And I drag raced this guy back in the day that had one of these, and he was running nitrous on it. And it looked silly, but it was whooping people down the track. It was just like, he comes up to the line and it's like, pss, pss, pss. They get that little jet of nitrous, and then off he goes. That car is like embedded in my memory because of that.
That would be so fun to have just like this little teeny like crap car like that and make it beat the crap out of everybody. That would be great, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Because people wouldn't really be expecting it. They're like, oh, what is this? Haha, I'm going to kill it. And then it's like, boo, it's gone.
Yeah, I raced some interesting cars at the drag strip, including a Yugo, a hatchback Mazda, some 323 Mazda hatch with an engine swap, a 1990 Volvo wagon that did 9 seconds, down the quarter mile. The thing looked like a hoopty wagon, but it whooped you down the track. So a lot of fun stuff. All right, we're off topic now. Let's get back to the real racing on CSR2. It's always more interesting than drag racing.
Somebody just asked a question. They said something about, are the tier 5 cars worth getting? I lost it, but it said something along the lines, are the 5-star cars worth getting right now? Oh gee, you got to be a little more specific. There's a lot of 5-star cars in the game. I mean, there's probably a couple hundred of them.
I think the problem is that 5-star cars are not all the same level of good in this game. In fact, a lot of them suck. So there are 4-star cars that are almost as good, and then there are 5-star cars that are really good, but then there are plenty that are really bad. So you really have to ask about a particular car, not just because there's 5 stars, it means nothing. You can have, 5-star car that's absolute garbage in this game.
But yeah, that's very true. I mean, some 5-star cars are complete trash. Others are amazing.
The bow lead should be good for Tempest 3 simply because how fast it is. But it is a little bit trickier, I think, with the starting off 0 to 60, but it's so fast that it doesn't matter once you get up to full fusion. So yes, I think it's a good car for Tempest 3. Can you race now? Well, Denny, can you race a little bit while we ACS4 is a good car. It's actually a good car for tier 3. But the regular Z4 M40i is actually slightly better. The Bolide may suck on sprints, Bosco. Let me actually pull up my Bolide and test it real quick.
Mine's only in like stage 3, so I don't know.
Yeah, I have it where I can tweak it to stage 5 and try it.
Whoa! Did you see that thing fly around the corner, guys? It almost went up on 2 wheels.
The A110 is a dyno beating tier 2, but I did a video on the sprints. It's real hard to get that car to sprint well. If you're going to use it for Tempest, you need specific stage 6s so you can actually make it through. But yes, it can beat Tempest 3. Just not as easily as some other tier 2s.
The A110 is actually a great little car. Santos, that's a very nice little car, but it's not easy to get parts for that unless there's a crate or something available for it when it's used for an event, which is going to be who knows when. So don't upgrade that unless you got a lot of parts. If you got a lot of parts, if you really need a good car of that tier, yeah, you can go ahead and upgrade that one, I guess. But make sure you got the parts. Yep,
definitely make sure you get the... I mean, one, you have to have parts, but two, you actually have to have specific stage 6 parts if you're going to use it in Tempest, particularly for sprint. Now, the sprint is so bad, I'm not even sure it can make it through Tempest 2 for sprints. It can do the Tempest 3 sprints, so we'll have to see. If it's maxed, it'll do it. If you're struggling with setting up the sprints, check out my video. I have a video on that. Let's see, Tempest 3 Tier 5 with the bolide. Okay. So it needs to do a 2.313 0 to 100. That's its fastest challenge. And I am looking at 2.056. Yeah, so it'll do it. It'll do it, no problem. And this is at 674 performance points. It's not even close to fully stage 5. It'll beat that, no problem. So, yeah, so the bolide definitely can take down Tempest 3, but you need fusions, okay? Yes, I think the Vulcan definitely is part of the Aston Martin Supercar Science event. It would only make sense. I think the Vulcan, the 177, the new whatever Roadster they have, and then they have what's the other Aston that they are going to end up throwing in there? The one we had recently in a Duality Cup, I think it's in there too.
I'm not really sure. I'm not a big fan of the Aston Martins. I can't even remember what half of them are called, actually.
I want that Valkyrie, though. I do. I'm going to actually run that event. I've already told all my crewmates that's one I'm going to do.
Hey, look at this guy's crew name, Big Sur. That's got like that... It's got that little banner underneath of it. That looks pretty sweet.
That's from the background.
I know, but that looks so cool. Like,
yeah, it worked out pretty good, right?
It works out great with his crew name.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's race this Supra and see if we can get it. That's kind of an interesting looking Supra right there.
Yep.
Barton, DB11 or the Supra Allegra.
That's probably going to be one of the locking cars in the first lock-in. But they already pretty much gave us an idea that you're going to be stuck buying 2 cars. The Valhalla is one of them. That's a paid car you have to lock in. And the new Roadster, which isn't in the game yet, is a car that you're going to have to buy and lock in. So 2 lock-in cars that are purchased. The rest you should have. Vulcan, Super Leggera. Maybe the DB11 or the Vanquish Zagato Coupe is the other one I was thinking of. So those are, but that event should be interesting. I definitely want to do it. Simply because the Valkyrie looks so cool. All right.
My crew is currently full. We don't have any room. I don't know if Max or anybody else has room in their crew.
We just had a little crew shuffle within the one crew, but both are full at the moment.
Dang, I lost.
You lost? How can that happen? You're a YouTuber. You cannot lose.
What?
Wow.
8.881.
Little mean to you there. Oh, that's an F1, man. What'd you expect?
Well, that guy had some sort of stupid down tune. That's why I refused the last race. He tried to bet me like 200,000, and I figured it was probably down tuned like crazy.
Actually, for the F1, I don't think it is down tuned. What it is well, it could be at that speed, but what it really is that F1's lobby really, really well because he doesn't even have full stage 5, and he can run that time. So he gets a huge advantage in lobby against cars like yours, which has much higher upgrades to meet the same time. Okay.
Insomnia, he did 15 pulls to get that thing, buddy. He was asking about your Kula.
7. I did all. I got it on loyalty.
Sorry, loyalty is not 15 on the gold crates. I forgot.
Yeah, 7. Yep. Yes,
Don't pay attention to me.
Yeah. I did pull 15 pulls for that second Porsche, which I already had. Okay, so you guys get to watch that video later. I'm actually going to upload a video of my wonderful trek through 15 pulls just to find out I already have the car. Okay, let's see. Somebody mentioned something earlier I wanted to answer real quick. Where we at?
This car doesn't beat Dino by very much, does it?
No, it can. It's about a tenth or two if you do it right, but
I
can't remember the shift pattern though.
I can't either. I might be shifting it completely wrong. I don't know.
All these new cars, you get out of first pretty fast, but I forgot exactly how quick you get out for the Nissan. Insomnia, I pulled all 7. I got it on loyalty, so let's see prize cars.
Is it worth pulling gold?
Yeah.
Is it worth pulling gold for the Duality Cup? That's kind of personal preference, I guess. I mean, for me, unless I really want the cars that are in it, I'm not going to try to get them. But I mean, some people just want to be able to do the Duality Cup. I mean, are the prizes in there worth it to you? I guess that's really the question.
Yeah, it's up to you. If you like the car and you got the gold keys, sure. So it's Santo's question I wanted to answer. Porsche 17 Boxster Tier 2. Can that car get through all of Tempest? The answer is yes, but you cannot do it without fusions. Okay. So this, I just did a video recently about this. You cannot ignore fusions on most cars. There are very, very few exceptions to that rule. For example, the 2015 GTR can get over 1,000 Evo without fusions. And that's one of the cars that could beat Victor without any fusions. But very few cars work like that in this game. Almost every car needs fusions. Okay,
yeah, generally,
so make sure you keep the fusions in.
Generally, if you don't have fusions in the car, it is super slow.
Yep. Most cars get its performance through the fusions, not necessarily all the upgrades. So, the Boxster definitely needs fusions. LD Player has been safe for us. We've both been using it. I have not gotten my computer bombed yet, so...
Okay. Malwarebytes, one of the best antivirus softwares out there. There was originally this big discussion where people were saying, oh, LD Player's got viruses and all this junk. So Malwarebytes did a very thorough inspection on it, and they found no problems at all. Malwarebytes says LD Player is 100% safe to use. So I would trust them, alright? I trust them. There's a couple emulators where they actually do say, hey, if you download this, you might end up with some weird stuff. But LD Player is safe.
Carolago, GT35 is weak. I don't know about weak.
Hey, Carol, what's up, buddy?
Needs to be tuned properly, but 250 GTO can go through all of Tempest. Absolutely. In fact, it only needs, I think, 1 or 2 stage 6s to get through Tempest 3. But one very specific ones. You need it for the sprint.
Beast, the fastest car is actually the Bugatti Bolide. I made a video probably last week or maybe the week before about the top 30 fastest Tier 5 cars, and then I did one on the top 30 Tier 4 cars too. But yeah, the Bolide runs what, a 6.8 something. Crazy fast.
Yeah, it's a quick car.
I'd have to pull it up to tell you for sure, but yeah, the Jesko is definitely slower, but not by much. I think the Jesko is still the second fastest car, right?
I don't know. It isn't the so you got the few fast ones like the Havoc is up there. You got the NASCAR Camaro. I think the NASCAR Camaro might be close to the top 5.
The free Supra is surprisingly fast. The Elite Customs Elite Tuner Supra. If you guys can max that thing out, that is a fast car. It's also running a 6.9 something, right? I don't know the exact number, but it's
low
like a
6.9
low,
actually.
Yeah, a low 6.9.
All right. Danny, I'm going to put on my lecturing voice because Insomnia says, Max, can you tell Danny, but make sure to tell him properly, that none of the tricks are working to pull PC car. They just don't exist. You know that I know that you know that I know. And that I know you know.
Well, they sure seem to work for me, okay? I truly believe there might be something to it, and a lot of people say when they try it, they're all like, hey, got it on the first pull or the second pull, but not everybody gets it. Like I usually say,
in psychology, we call that affirmation bias.
Hey, enough of you over there. But I can't prove that these tricks work, but it seems like they work. That's all I can tell you. It seems like they might actually work. So I keep trying them. Because you have two options. Either try the trick or just randomly pull and hope for the best. And I'm going to try the trick. Can't hurt, right? Can't hurt to try it.
Right. I mean, as long as you're not like completely... I mean, this is where superstitions and beliefs comes in, right? I'm not saying it hurts to try it. But as long as you're not resting your entire probability on the idea that it works or not. Because in the end, the only thing that guarantees the car in this game is having 750 silver keys. We all say the same thing.
Yes.
So that's what you need to focus on, saving up those 750 silver keys.
That's the only thing that guarantees it, but it does seem like if you get the trick, maybe it helps you get a little faster. But, like I always say, no guarantee on that.
Right. I mean, if pull them all the time, and you know me, I just start clicking and keep my fingers crossed kind of deal. And sometimes I get the same results that you kind of end up with, whether you try the trick or not. So is it the trick that didn't work or did work, or is my thing some other trick that I'm not noticing? In the end, 750 silver keys. That's all you need to know, because you're guaranteed to get the PC car and you'll be good to go. Okay.
Ryan, have a good night.
Have a good one, Ryan. All right.
Thomas, I missed whatever you said there. Let me scroll back up. The prize cup.
Yeah. Well,
that's 50 races, man. I'm not gonna. I actually haven't started that today, but yeah, I'm not gonna do 50 races on here. That's something that usually takes me like several times because it gets monotonous. I've been busy today, so I haven't started it. So tomorrow I'll probably do 10 or 20 races on it. The next day I'll do 10 or 20, and eventually I'll hit all 50. But
I tend not to do all 50 in one shot as well, but I found that the maxed Maxthegamer seems to be the easiest to use for that, because you just launch it and that's it. Oh no!
Prize cups are sweet, but that's a lot of races.
All right, so as we're talking, because you guys are all talking tricks, I use no tricks. I just pulled the PC car in 2 pulls. So, was it the trick, or was it something else? This is where I think, again, affirmation bias is what I kind of rest my case on. But, you know, I'm not going to badger this issue. Some of us believe in it, some of us don't. In the end, all that matters is whether you get the car in a pull or 2 or not.
Oh, okay. Crap. Actually, I'm behind on that prize cup. Today is the 2nd day of the season.
Oh.
The game's just... Oh, what's happening here? Okay.
I mean, there's so much stuff going on the maps now that I can't even keep up with the game half the time. Just too much stuff to look at. Well, here's the thing: you can't do it 3 times you can do 3 times in a row as far as seasons are concerned, but it's not really a trick, because I've had seasons where, I had a few seasons where I got the car in 2-3 pulls for 3-4 seasons in a row. Then you have 1 or 2 seasons in a row where it's 15 no matter what. Also, don't forget, I have 3 accounts I pull on, and I can tell you that pulling basically without doing anything, always one account will have a little bit different than others, but they don't all end up exactly worse or good. For example, this season it was 11, 15, and 2. Okay, this is why I'm not a trick guy. That's just me. Okay, and I've been doing this for last 4 years. So, it's again, Insomnia and I kind of agree on one view of it, and some of you guys agree on another view of it. It's fine. I have no issue with it either way. The Spider, I don't think is as good, Santos.
Jeez.
For tier 3, I don't think it's great.
Look at all these bots. Oh, now they're going away.
You're on a lobby edge, so you should run the bot and run it slow. It'll bump you down.
Now, someone just asked something that I wanted to answer, and now I forget what it was.
Let's see. Do you like the GTA M?
Oh, yeah. That's a pretty awesome little car.
Yeah.
You're talking about the brand new little Alfa Romeo, right?
Yeah, the Alfa Romeo, right? So
The brand new little one that we just got today or yesterday or whatever it was. That little thing's pretty sweet. How am I back in my garage?
Huh.
I'm having some really strange issues. Like,
it's the update. Everybody's having strange issues.
Like it just kept
No
freezing
Lex
up.
is making $1 million a season at rank 105. That's pretty good.
Not bad, buddy. Not
Yeah,
bad.
that is good. Oh, IGN stands for in-game name. Yeah, I know. I use that sometime with people, and they kind of text back to me, "What are you talking about?" So my in-game is not a word. I don't know what an in-game is. All right, let's see. What do we have?
Man, the game is running terrible all of a sudden. Alright guys, so the next showdown, we got the M-Gain GT NSX and the Griffith. Both kick butt cars. We got the RS6 Avant. Those are some really nice tier 4 cars.
But none of them will beat those tier 5 cars, though.
Let's see. Don't use that one. Alright, so we got the Huracan. We got the Huracan, we got the GT.
Oh.
The Monza SP2. I'm not really sure which one of these is going to be the fastest, honestly. That's a lot of cars.
It's going to be the fully elite silhouette Huracan. That's the fastest.
Oh yeah, that's an elite car. That's right.
Yep.
Good call on that one.
So Nolex, W/L means win/lose. That's a way of saying we are swapper. Okay. Anybody that has that should honor the second race, as if they won, they should give you a win on the second. But you got to be careful. There are people out there with WW or, WA or whatever. I've seen variations of it where they're basically, saying, look, I'm going to win against you. That's great. But just be careful who you do the swaps with. Some people don't honor it. And there's no rule that says you must honor it either. So understand it is a gentleman's agreement, not a rule in the game.
Yeah, the LB Huracans are pretty awesome, Herculano. And Uncle, yeah, you always get the standard thing. Now, I kind of think I have the black screen of death here, so something's really wrong with my game. Maybe I need to restart this. I'm going to switch over to Max's screen for a minute here.
Yeah.
I seem to be all kinds of frozen up, so...
I just finished crashing and reloading, so it's perfect. Yeah.
All right, let me go and just shut this thing down.
I've already crashed twice, so I should be safe for at least the next 10 minutes.
Niner says he always gives a rematch and lets people win. That's nice of you, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's something that you agree to do it, right? If you don't want to do it, don't put it in. You never see that in my name. Not because I don't swap, but just simply because I don't want to be obligated to swap. That's all. But that doesn't mean I won't swap with you. Just, nobody can go on Facebook and say, well, that Maxthegamer guy cheated me out of a swap. Because I don't
like that guy.
Yeah, I don't like him either. He's sneaky. But I don't cheat people out of swaps because I never offer to do it. So, but if I put win-loss in my name, some days I do, you can bet I will honor it, because I'm not going to put it in and then use it to try to cheat people. That's not the way I operate.
If your car runs 10 seconds or faster, you're usually going to find a lot of honest swappers, especially when you get in the 9, 8, and 7 second lobbies. Almost everybody's honest. 10 seconds, people are pretty honest, but when you get into the 11, 12, 13 second lobbies, there's a lot of people in there trying to cheat you out of the wins and loses, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's without a doubt. Let me see how my ranking has moved. I'm on the top. Woohoo! Only 2,800 points. So I only had to do a few races to get here.
Chauncey, I think you're playing a different GTR. There's a couple tier 4 there's several tier 4 GTRs, and there's a couple tier 5 GTRs. I'm not sure exactly which GTR you're referring to there. I think we have 2 tier 5 GTRs now. We got the crazy one that looks like Iron Man. And then we have the Elite Customs Elite Tuners GTR.
Right.
Those
we
are
have
only
a few
tier
GTRs. We also have the Fast and Furious, 2 of those in tier 5.
Oh yes, that's true.
So we have a few. Let me see here. Where is that car? I'm looking in tier 5 for my... Oh, here it is.
Kevin, Shax is really easy to beat. You do not need a maxed out car unless you're using a very slow car. If you're brand new, it may take you a little while to make your car fast enough, okay? When you're new to this game, the first couple months seem to go very slow if you're not spending a bunch of money, so... You can get through, once you get a decent tier 5 car, I mean, you don't have to have that thing maxed to beat Shax, okay? All you gotta do is figure out what time Shax runs. Just look it up, say, okay, Shax runs this time, and is my car fast enough? And if you're faster than the time, then yep, go for it, buddy. Go for it. But I try to make sure I'm at least half a second faster than a car. When you do get Shax's car, though, don't upgrade it. It's not a good car. It looks beautiful. It's nice to have setting in your garage, but it is not a good car.
So Ricky says R32 is coming.
RA, this is called CSR2 Racing. It's a drag racing game on Android and iOS, and probably some other formats as well.
Oh, thank you, Dinesh. Gamera, it's a nice car for this prize cup because I don't have to shift it. So this is my default prize cup car.
That would be nice, actually, not having to shift it.
Yeah, before they rechanged the Regera, when it was like shooting out the hole like crazy before they updated it. I used to use the Regera. You don't even have to launch it. You literally just tap the gas and it'll win. Just like this. And it'll just shoot out the hole and win. So I used to do prize cup in that all the time. You can do that with the Gamera too, actually. But it just... That's probably like the laziest way to do this.
Uncle Ben, I'm pretty sure Max bought that one, right? That was a paid car. You didn't win that, correct?
No, Gamera is a gold star from Gold Keys.
Oh, okay. He pulled it with keys. All right.
Yeah, when we had the Supercar Science Koenigsegg is when you had a chance to get this car.
I should have got one, Ox. I don't know why I didn't.
Wow, it was not just a few keys. I mean, you gotta... I think I pulled quite a few keys to get this thing. So
yeah, but I mean, I had enough to hit loyalty. I was really thinking about it, but I didn't.
It turned out to be a much better car than I originally anticipated. Because Das Martin found this weird performance point drop tune. So it's kind of got like this crazy low performance point high evo tune. So
Corvette ZR1. I'm trying to think of.
Oh yeah, there was a showdown prize car. That's possible too. That's right.
Steve says the Corvette ZR1's beating the crap out of him on live racing.
Really?
I don't think that's a very good car, is it?
It's usually not that great in live racing. However, it could be the guy had it like on a lobby edge tune, just like a good tune, and you happen to land in a lobby where that car was dominating. But generally, it doesn't. The C8R is different though. That car will dominate you in most lobbies. So,
Kevin, is the McLaren P1 worth upgrading? Well, do you like cars that shift so fast your finger breaks off?
ninja fingers.
You
must train your ninja fingers.
That car is so hard to drive properly. I mean, it's probably the fastest shifting car in the game. It's just like, pop, 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 pop. That's like how fast you got to click the gears, but probably faster. Once you upgrade
Ricky's
it
right.
to max,
Demers from Showdown. Okay. Sorry. I was just looking at the chat as I'm playing.
It's from a Showdown?
Yeah, it's from, I think it's a 1200 or whatever.
I wonder if I have it then. Maybe I do have it. Let's see. Low PP and high Evo. That's always a good thing to do, actually. Low PP, high Evo cars really seem to do well in live racing these days. Nolix always refuses the F1 when they try to race him. I don't blame you. Someone figured out how to make those things into a beast on the live racing track. B says the McLaren 650S equals worst McLaren. I don't really like the majority of the McLarens, honestly. Yeah, if you can't,
I think 650 is one of the slower ones, though.
If you have a problem shifting the F1, you would not like the P1.
What do you think? I think there might be another showdown for the Tier 5 Prestige car at some point, because that tend to happen with this.
Santos, okay? Prestige Cups. This is kind of how this works. So the season starts on a Thursday. The first day of the season is always on a Thursday. On the second day of the season, you're able to start pulling the Prestige Cup car. And the following Thursday is when the Prestige Cup starts. So next week on Thursday, we will be able to do the Prestige Cup. And every set season lasts for 2 weeks. It always starts on a Thursday and ends on a Wednesday. Pretty cool how they have that set up, actually.
Yeah, it's not too bad, actually. It gives you time to build it, do some supply cups, and then you end up with, a prestige car that hopefully is built enough to get through the cup itself.
Ace says PP. What's up, Ace? Nice to see ya.
Yeah, we were talking about how that's kind of a poor designation for something we're going to discuss all the time. But, you got to get your PP up, your PP down. Just, I don't know what Natural Motion was thinking.
Raise that PP, boys. But really, please don't. Alright. The Aventador SVJ. With only the transmission upgraded.
Yeah, I did a video
lot of
on
live
that setup.
races.
Yep. Now you can bump that setup, but it's actually a pretty good one when I was using it. So I'm glad that it's still working.
Oh, Jerry says his phone can't keep up with the McLaren. You know what? My old phone, I could barely shift any of the cars. I always wondered why I ran like 1 or 2 seconds, 1 or 2/10 of a second slower in live racing on certain cars. It was because my phone lagged every time I tried to launch or something. So, unfortunately, it's just kind of... Some phones can't handle a game like this, and others can.
Yeah, some of the older phones have a hard time with reacting fast enough on the screen. So you can't get the shifts out quick enough. I had that issue before with an old phone. All right, Santos, thank you. We do try to answer all the questions. That's what this stream is all about. This is why we're here.
Yeah, we might miss some occasionally, but we try to get to the ones we see. Some days those comments go by so fast it's unbelievable. Other days we can easily catch everything, but just kind of depends on how many people are chatting it up in there.
Yeah. Yep, that's true. Now, I don't always agree with those using PC will beat the mobile times every time, because I think it's the iOS phones that are actually doing the best times right now. Most of the world records held by the iOS phone users. The Android emulator can't even keep up with that.
I think my phone actually runs the games better than the emulator on my PC, to tell you the truth. I actually play a couple games on my phone that run better on the phone than the emulator, so...
Yeah, I have that experience in some of the, particularly right now with the emulator struggling with the update.
Now, like the guys that run the world record times, I'm pretty sure they're running some kind of macros that they set exact shift points somehow with the macro, and then they set it so it automatically shifts at just the right spot for them. And if you see those world record videos online, I'm pretty sure that's how they do it. I could be wrong, but that's my theory. I know you can easily set up macros on these things.
Well, then it makes sense to use PC, right? Because you can just hack a macro in and you don't even have to shift it. That's different. I'm talking about manually shifting it with your hand. Just clicking can be, in theory, quicker, but I don't think it's necessarily going to be better. But macros is a whole different story.
Raymond, you got a different map, all right? Does your map have like less graphics, or is it like more of a dumbed down, not as much stuff in the background map? Sometimes, all right, this game is designed to look at your phone, see what kind of processor it has, and all that other stuff, and it kind of adjusts different things to your phone. Like some people, like with a really low-end phone, can't open the doors or the hood or the trunk on the cars. Some people would adjust the map, some people would adjust the graphics, so it could be something like that.
Definitely could be. Hey, Corey Carson, welcome. Android Power. Bosco's like, Android Power.
Yeah, you gotta make your PP smaller, Shiz, on a lot of those Tempest races. It'll say, hey, you can, then you got to go down and install some like stage 3 parts and some stage 2 parts until they get the PP where it wants it to be. So yeah, it makes you do that, Shiz. It kind of sucks. That was the worst thing about Tempest, was having to adjust your PP.
Yeah, the performance point changes. Limitations is what makes it difficult. Dinesh, I think I have a video on the stage 6 effects of the Superfast, but let me jump on mine real quick on the other account. I'll see if I can let you know. Let's see.
You're welcome, Shiz. But yeah, I used to hate, like, I was so mad when I had to change parts and retune my car all the time for the Tempest races. I used to hate having to retune my cars, but I guess that's before I got good at tuning. Now I can get a real good tune in a few minutes, but back in the day it would take me like 15 minutes to readjust my tunes and stuff. Heck, now you can just save presets, which is nice too.
Oh yeah. All right. Now, when I run out of gas and I have to add gas, I'll tell you right now, half the time I will freeze. So let's find out if I'm going to be able to get through this or not. Okay.
Hey, Will just became a channel member. Thank you so much, buddy. I really appreciate the support. That is awesome. Very nice of you.
Oh, so Bosco's enjoying my Bach Mono tune. Excellent. I enjoy that tune as well. I've used it for a long time.
I forgot about that car. Remember last time we were on last Friday? I started upgrading my mono and I totally forgot all about it.
Oh. Yeah, I like that car. It's a lot of fun.
I'm gonna go have to find mine. I bet I haven't even installed those last couple parts that finished. I'm slacking on the mono. But yeah, that's a really cool car.
All right, so to answer an earlier question from Dinesh, he's saying that he wants to know stage 4 or 5. Well, that's going to be tough, Dinesh. I can't really give you a breakdown on that because my super fast at stage 5 only runs at 10.108 on the dyno. So you're probably missing fusions, which will make it very difficult for me to tell you which stages would make the most sense. So that's something to keep in mind.
Unfortunately, if you don't have the same exact parts installed on your car as somebody else does, that can make it extremely hard for them to help you with tunes and stuff sometimes, because your tunes really do depend a lot on which parts you have installed.
Absolutely.
Change one or two parts, sometimes that can drastically change the way your car needs to be tuned. So
exactly.
All right, where am I at on this thing? I never got the message saying, hey, these parts are delivered. All right, yeah, let's fit these guys. All right, fit that part. Fit that
now,
part.
3030 is a dyno buster, but I got my 3030 bumped after like 2-3 races in live once I set it up that way. So I'm not sure how viable it is, though.
I don't really think that's a very good one, if I remember correctly.
I made a live racing video called being a dirty bastard with a 3030. And at that time, it was mean in live because they didn't care about anything else except your dyno, and it was a dyno buster. So I was just being rude about it and slowing down and beating people in live. I made a video, actually. I may have to link that to you sometime, Danny. You'll get a kick out of that one. So it used to be a very good car. It's just that the current matchmaking doesn't favor it. So
I'm having a brain fart here, but what tier is Finn's car? Finn's
car is tier 2.
Wait. KJ's. I'm sorry.
KJ's
tier
Nismo?
3. That's not tier. That's Tempest 2, right? On KJ.
Yeah, KJ's Tempest 2 tier 4.
Okay, buddy. I would buy I don't really know what you have, but the easiest way to do it for someone who's kind of newer to the game is to go down to the dealership, buy the GTR, and keep buying and stripping those until you can completely max them out with parts. And that car will beat KJ, but you pretty much have to have it maxed out, okay? It's got to be very close to maxed out, but it's hard to say without knowing what you have or what you have a lot of parts for. But that's what I use. That's what most people use for Tempest 1 and Tempest 2. And if you get the one with stars, if you get a couple stars on it, that's even better, but not needed for the first 2 sets of Tempest. Now, when you get to Tempest 3, that car will not do it, okay? It'll only do the first 2 Tempest races.
Yeah, I mean, if you're talking about the initial KJ tier 2 boss, that you can beat with any stage 5 like GTI with some fusions in it. Just got to run faster than like a 13 something. But the tier 4 one is Tempest 2, so that one has performance point limitations as well. So you actually need a better tier 4 card, a more upgraded tier 4 card to play with that. Definitely need fusions.
Yeah, I forgot. He does have the 2 cars.
Yeah, the FRS is, or the 86 now, is the tier 2 version.
Hey, Will, yeah, Will, thank you so much, man. That was so nice of you to become a member. Very cool. Sorry for cutting you off there, Max.
Oh, no problem. I do it to you all the time, so it's only fair.
Hey.
Yeah, don't you love this, Bosco? I mean, so chill.
Hey. See, every time he talks, I'm gonna cut him off now.
You're gonna try to override my.
All right. I'm done. See, that's why they call me the man child. I'm kind of goofy and weird.
Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Notice Frozen. I added gas with gold and immediately try to go back to my normal racing, and it says, no, you didn't watch the ads? When we finally fix the damn thing, you're going to watch them. You don't watch them, we're going to freeze your game. That's what I get. So we got to go back to you now, because I'm going to have to restart this.
Okay, well, what was your... Tell me how to set up the mono. Do you remember offhand? Because I can't remember exactly what you did. We'll go live race this guy if if you remember how to set it up.
You're gonna give out my mono special to the world.
Okay, never mind then.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just joking. Let me.
I mean, if you don't want to share your secret, that's okay. We can do something else.
I don't keep secrets. People who played with me long enough knows that I don't mind sharing it.
All right, so I got stage 4 on the engine. I got stage 4 on the transmission.
No engine. Stage 0 on the engine.
Well, crap sandwiches. I just put a bunch of parts in
You accidentally upgraded engine. I remember that. I told you not to, but you did it by accident, thinking it was transmission. So you're leaving only trans and tire. Nitrous is optional. Okay.
Somehow I'm missing a transmission fusion.
It's okay.
All right, I got a stage 4 transmission, right?
Yep, stage 4 trans.
Okay.
Stage 5 trans is what I have.
Oh no.
But it should still work. It just won't be as high evo as the one that I have. For example, if I put it to stage 4, I lose a little more points. I don't lose that many points. You're fine.
I got stage 3 tires.
Yep. All right, let's go tune it.
All right. So this car is really weird. It only needs a couple parts, and Max figured out something really cool to do with it. So I'm gonna try this out.
All right. So from the tune, since you can't tune nitrous, you're gonna go right to your transmission first.
All right.
And move it upwards towards 3.7 to 3.9 range. That might be too much. Back off a little bit. There we go. All right, now you're going to go to tire, and you're going to lower that down to around the 25, 26 range.
Lower it or put it up?
I mean, yeah, lower it. The other way. No, not that way. The other way, towards 20. Oh, you're talking about PSI. I'm looking at the yellow number to about 26. That's too much.
Right.
25, 26. No, a little more. 27. Bump it up. Bump it up to 27, 28. Keep going up. I'm tuning this with you so I can see 29. You want to watch for that big jump. It's going to jump in a second where the number is going to go up by a lot.
Holy moly.
There it is. All right. Dyno that.
All right, we got a 12.4.
All right. Now, if you don't want to be dyno and just be competitive in having a low performance point high evo car, leave it like this. If you bump it down where I had it before, where it loses that 500 evo, you will now be a 13-second car running 12 fours. So it's really your call how you want to set it up, but it can do both. That's what makes it such a vicious car in live.
Flores Hector, do not strip your Cento Deachi. That's my advice. Don't do it. I think that would be a very bad call. Bugatti parts are not easy to get, but you never want to strip a rare car like that if you don't have to.
Yeah, definitely don't strip that.
All right, let's go do a couple races here.
All right, you should start off doing races at full Evo tune rather than doing it with the drop tune, right? So what you want to do is launch. You can try launching perfect. You may get an RPM drop or you may not. If you do, just launch slightly late.
Is the F8 Spider a good car for championship showdown?
It's not going to be fast enough to be in the top, but it's not terrible either.
All right, so how do I shift this again? I think I was sort of not...
Just all perfect shifts, or deep good shifts. Don't even worry about perfect.
Let's race this guy. He said nope. Let's race this guy. Do I hit a nitrous? I don't have nitrous.
You don't have nitrous, so don't worry about it.
That guy
he doesn't even want to race you. He's like, no, I'm not racing you.
Oh, this will be a good one. This guy should probably pick me up because these are massive live racing winners here, so this should be a good race.
Yes.
All right. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm ready. I'm ready. 3, 2, 1, go. I did not hit the launch button.
Oh, come on,
I'm
man.
still gonna win though, right?
No.
Okay.
Not if you didn't even hit the launch button. So that's gonna.
I missed
that's gonna
my
kill
launch,
the run.
guys. I missed my launch. I'm sorry.
All right, you can redeem yourself easily here.
Well, I hope so. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Just want to make sure it's not distorted or something. I clipped my microphone onto my shirt for a second. I had to stand up for a minute. Let's find somebody else who will be willing to race me.
Race that guy again, but use the launch button.
Oh, jellyfish. We got jellyfish. All right. Yep. Even us YouTubers make stupid mistakes and miss the launch button sometimes.
Now, Lumpy Jellyfish could be a very tough car for you to go against because it can also have super high evo. So, definitely do your best here. There we go.
No, it's gaining on me.
Uh-oh, here it comes.
Well, I think
Now-
I did shift it incorrectly.
No, I think you did all right. Yeah, you're a little off, but you're not going to get a 12.3 in here with that car. So Lumpy Jellyfish has a high evo tune with a slight advantage to yours in this particular setup. Okay.
And I
Now-
have no idea how to drive this thing yet either. This is the first time I've ever messed with it, so.
Yeah, you'll be all right. I think if you set your lobby a little bit before you really go crazy, this car will do just fine.
Man, I can't seem to get anybody. Nobody wants to race me in here. Ah, here we go. He wants
Somebody
to
will
bet-
bite.
He wants to bet. We'll go ahead and do it. I'll take the small bets, no problem. I just don't take the big ones because I imagine it's always somebody with a car that runs like 12 seconds faster than it's supposed to.
Well, the Himikuda could be down-tuned, so just be ready. So Eclivia, the Ghost package is worth it. It's a very good car. It's actually able to be set up with very low upgrades and high evo, just like the Bachmano. So it's actually a pretty deadly car in the lobby.
Oh yeah, the regular Aventador is terrible. The one with 3 stars, don't ever mess with that car, please. Alright, 12.5 on that one. He ran a 13.5. Now he wants to race me again. Is this one of you guys?
He might have messed up his launch, because if he's down-tuned, he probably got a 0 RPM drop on that one.
Alright, let's try this again. Shiznit, you like the regular Aventador? Oh, I buried the needle on first gear there. I'm gonna let him win, guys. Maybe not. He ran that slow. I downshifted. He might be losing on purpose.
He probably got bumped and realized it. Is now trying to reset.
Yeah, I downshifted several times and he still won. So I think he's trying to. Lose.
Let's try someone else, because if he's trying to bump himself back down, I think he probably realized he's bumped.
All right, let's go do somebody else. Look, he's challenging me again. might as well take the win, right?
Yeah. Or he's really upset that he keeps getting the wrong launch. We'll have to see.
Oh, Aclavia, do you like that car? Aclavia said he maxed out the regular Aventador and made it elite even.
You know, I don't even put lose in my name because I'm gonna lose because I'll run slow. There you go. I kind of saw him there now. He finally got his little run in properly.
I downshift. I could have got him.
You could have still gotten him, but yeah. But so on a good run, he did a 12.6. He was getting a 0 RPM drop, so he was probably getting pretty frustrated.
Yeah, maybe he just messed up.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, if you want to lose, it's not hard to lose. You just go in first gear and stay in it.
I don't even know. I just feel bad. I beat him twice. Might as well give him a
raise
win.
the
right?
win guy. He says win on his name, the Corvette.
Okay.
Now, you know that's a dyno beater. That's probably why he has win on there. Plus,
like
it's elite
those rims.
upgraded.
I like those rims. Those are cool.
Yep.
You Demmer913, hello, welcome to the stream, and thanks for coming out. Thanks, Thomas. Just went up another level. This guy's trying to bet me 200,000, so I'm gonna go ahead and say he's probably down-tuned like crazy.
Yeah.
Generally,
well, not necessarily, but he's probably killing the lobby right now, which wouldn't surprise me.
Generally, if somebody bets 200,000, they're gonna smear you. Okay. They got one of those crazy tunes where they run way faster than you would ever expect. So I hardly ever accept those unless I'm driving a car that's like a crazy live racer. Every once in a while I might take a big bet, but not too often.
Exactly.
Right. This car looks so cool going down the track, guys.
This is a fun car, and when I had a glitch where I had no tires, it looked like one of those Star Wars speeders going down the track, floating down.
Hey, what's up, Crispin? How's it going, buddy? You just said on twice. What's up? Opponent disconnected.
That just means he left after you lost. She was upset. See, you got a better run that time, 12.4 now.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I got my start right that time, and I don't think I buried any needles or whatever,
right.
So that worked.
Right, so the car is pretty good. Now, this is without down tuning. You can make this car basically beat dyno by about a second. Okay, if you were willing to sacrifice 400, 500 points of Evo. With my car, even when I sacrifice it, I still have over 1,200, so I make good points. But it's up to you, what you want to do. The thing here is that you're still going to be able to make the RP, even if you sacrifice some Evo. It just won't be as high.
If there's another Bugatti only showdown, is that what you mean, Hector Flores or Flores Hector? I can't really tell you when there's going to be a Bugatti in the showdowns again, or if we're going to have a Bugatti only one. I'm just not sure. I think we've got a game crash or something here, though.
Yeah, something's not working right here. Yeah,
right,
live's been a mess.
Donovan, that's you? Well, unfortunately, we got some problems. Gotcha, Christian. Yep, we got a crash, guys. I'm gonna have to probably cancel out of this. So, yep.
Yeah.
I'm stuck.
Actually, Denny, I just was advised by my family I need to step away. So I may have to go. I don't know if you want to keep going or how you want to do this, but unfortunately, I'm gonna have to step away.
We're about at our 2 hours anyways, so
yeah.
It's probably about time to end this one.
Yeah, sorry I have to cut it short, but
that's okay. Usually our goal is to do about 2 hours. Sometimes we go a little bit over, but Max have to leave, and my game crashed, so that's my excuse. This game's been having a lot of crashes recently. That's my excuse to quit, right? That plus, I got a bunch of nerve and muscle problems, and I really need to get up and move around a little bit right now because I kind of flared everything up again, and it's much worse than usual. So yeah, sorry guys, I also have to step out. So
It was great having you guys all on the stream. Hope that the information about the showdown in the beginning will be helpful to you guys. And again, give Natural Motion some feedback on just how long those things are. That showdown league need to be quicker and shorter. It's just too ridiculous in time.
Yeah, thanks for being on the stream, Max. Max made an entire video about the new league showdown system, and we discussed it as well at the beginning of the stream. Yeah, it doesn't seem too good, guys. Doesn't seem too good, unfortunately. But, you know, if you're interested in more information, you know, check Max's YouTube channel, or you can always rewind to the beginning of the stream, or preferably do both. Max always comes out and, you know, helps answer questions and stuff on the stream. So if you guys get a chance, please check out Max on YouTube. All right, Maxthegamer, the little Streamlabs robot thing, always posts links to his channel all the time. So scroll back up in the chat a little bit if you missed it. Let's see.
Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Have a great weekend, and I'll catch you guys next time on the stream.
But yep, thanks so much, everybody. We appreciate all of you guys coming out. It's so much fun hanging out with you guys and chatting with everybody and stuff. So Sunday I'll be back with a regular stream where I just live race you guys, all right? Normally, I try and find a car that's in the 12 to 13 second range. I'm probably going to use, I'll probably be using a car that's around 12 point something. I'll find out. I'm either going to use this back mono, or I'm going to use the Porsche we just got for the Prestige Cup. One or the other, not sure yet. But either way, thank you all so much for coming out. You guys are awesome. Had a couple donations. Thank you so much. And we even had a new member, which was really awesome. All right, I appreciate that a lot. Will joined. He's now a channel member. Super cool. I think somebody donated, didn't they? Maybe not, because it doesn't actually show any donations. No donations, okay? I thought somebody donated. Maybe the thing is wrong, but either way, you guys are all awesome, and thank you so much, all right?
Thank you for coming, guys.
Y'all have a good night, and see you later.